why do you believe, Sam, that the King James Version of the Bible is the only perfect translation today? And what's more, that if these guys were going to do a translation into Swedish or Ethiopian or some other language, that they're not to use any of the Greek text, but they're to use the 1611 English text to translate those other versions. Why?
Well, the first reason, of course, picking the Bible above all books that are called holy books, I accept the Bible academically because of fulfilled prophecy. Now, when I give the Bible that inspiration from God, then I take its statements on itself as far as inspiration and preservation. Now, at that point, it's got to become a argument of faith, not academics. In other words, you're going to find places where the King James Bible doesn't agree with even the Textus Receptus or something like that. So I believe the King James Bible is the preserved Word of God. I don't call it the inspired Word of God. I call it the preserved Word of God. And English is without a doubt the language of the world. It is the language of missions in this world today. The reason I say that there doesn't have to be a perfect Bible in every other language is because the reason that's inconsistent with what God did is when He inspired the Old Testament, He inspired it predominantly in one language. I know there's some Chaldean, but predominantly it was in Hebrew. When He put it in Hebrew, He did not feel obligated to inspire an Egyptian. He did not feel obligated to inspire a copy of it in every other language of the world at that time. When He brought out the New Testament, when He inspired that, He inspired it in Greek. He did not feel obligated to have even a Hebrew copy for His own Jewish people.
So if a guy's in Russia and he wants to really get to the truth of the Word of God, would he have to learn English?